I'm sort of a process-driven artist, and if you set up really interesting constraints, it's very freeing. So my office kind of looks chaotic, but it's kind of like me, partially organized and partially chaotic. So there is kind of a system to this madness. It's obviously very much a working office. That first top row of boxes is like documentation of every project I've ever done for the last 35 years. And this is a grouping of catalogs, and these are literally all the projects I'm working on right now. So the project I'm doing for Art Toronto is called A Minute of My Time, and it's a series based on drawings that take exactly 1 minute to make. It's a project I started in 1995, and it's ongoing. So here's some of the manifestations. So sometimes they start as these drawings, and then they kind of get like laser cut or acid etched out of material. So here's one where I said the rule is you could have more than one drawing at the same time. There's each of the minutes, okay? And the idea is sort of have them layer over top of each other, and they just go in this little box here, and then the little box is covered, and it's always called A Minute of My Time, and then the date, and then the exact minute. This one's a flag, 3-part flag. Here's one where I sort of did a piece called 1/4 of a minute of my time, where I silk screen these middle boxes, and that's like one bit of them, and there's 4 boxes that make the completed minute. There's lots of prints. There's minted coins. So there's the minute, and there's the identification of the minute. Then there was a series of lino cuts. And for Art Toronto, we're producing a few new ones. So here's the sort of the working drawing for the various sizes of the minutes we're working on. These will be like large laser cut steel minutes. So it's kind of nice visiting this project because it's like I found stuff I didn't even know I had, and then a decade later you come across and you're like, oh my God, that's kind of beautiful. I'm showing that. And that's why I talk about being a collector, and the nice thing about being older and being a person who keeps stuff, I'm able to kind of observe my own work in that way. I'm able to like be detached, not be like, oh, I made that, oh, it's so great. It's like, hey, I found something that someone else made, like the 20-year-old me made. And I can go like, you know what, that kind of works. And it's nice to have that perspective